Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Morgan from Homeschool in the Woods. So today I want to talk about homeschooling on a budget. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so homeschooling can be super affordable. It can also be super expensive. So it really just depends on you, like what your budget is, and learning certain tricks to make it more affordable. Over the years, we've learned things that has helped us save money in our homeschool. I'm just going to share a few tips with you, and hopefully it'll help you out. So if you're new to homeschooling, you're going to need all the help you can get, right? So here we go. Tip number 1. This is a big one. Shop used curriculum. Okay, well, the number one thing that I've found that helped us is buying stuff used. And what I do is I go on Facebook, I find different groups for different curriculums. There's always a group, a buy, sell, and trade group, it seems like, for any curriculum out there. And so I just look for the things, for the curriculums that I'm looking for, like certain things like master books, Good and Beautiful. They have buy, sell, and trade groups. So you can find things super cheap. And most of the time, it will be completely unused. There is sometimes where you'll find people on there selling things that's been used to certain lessons and stuff like that. But it's usually super cheap. But I'm always looking for stuff that's unused because I want to do the whole course if we're going to buy the book. But you can find it super cheap because people will buy it and decide they don't like it or change their mind, whatever. But yeah, so that is what we do. And then if it's something that's non-consumable, like the teacher's guides or anything like that, you can turn around and resell them and make some of your money back, which is what we do a lot of times. So that is a huge help. It's a huge tip. So that is number 1. My next tip is to invest in a printer, a good printer. The one I do is HP, and I do the instant ink. So when I run out of ink, they ship me more through the mail. It's a subscription, and I don't really have to worry about running out of ink anymore. That used to be a huge deal with my last printer that I had. I would always run out of ink, and where we live, you don't want to just run to town for ink, okay? We just don't go to town all the time. We live in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, they ship me my ink right to my door, and I use my printer all the time. My printer I use, when we're doing school, I'll use it almost every day because I'm always printing things or copying things for like all the kids. So yeah, it has helped save us money. So that's my next tip. Okay, my next tip is look at your free online resources. There's so many different resources out there now because homeschooling is becoming much more widespread. There's just a lot more options now than, back in the day. So I know there is some that's, I know of Easy Peasy. I've never used Easy Peasy, but I've heard other people talk about it and really like it. It's completely free to do on the computer. If you want their workbooks, you have to buy them, but if you do everything online, then it's free. So also the Good and the Beautiful, they offer like levels 1 through 5 of their language arts completely free as a download. So any of those you could download it and print off to use in your home. If you have a cheap way to print, they do have a lot of pictures. You could probably print them off in black and white to save you on ink, but that is an option if you have a way to print. So, and I think they also offer at least one of their science units for free as a download too. So there's use in language arts completely free. But yeah, there's so many other ones. I don't use a lot of like online schooling, but there is a lot of online things that you can do that are free. My next tip is, if you've seen any of my other videos, I have a Dollar Tree video on homeschool supplies, and they have a lot of interesting things if you actually take the time to look, because you do need time to go through things, I've noticed, when you go there. Like, even just like their books. Like I go through their books and find interesting, like really neat books for like only $1. But they have so many different things you could get. Little workbooks for $1. They have tons of different ones usually. And those are really nice if you have little kids because they're, like the kindergarten, first grade up to maybe 3rd grade, I think. I've seen 3rd grade workbooks in there too. They have really neat workbooks. They have tons of different school supplies. I've bought like different things like writing prompts, just all kinds of stuff. So yeah, definitely check out your Dollar Tree. You will find some really good stuff, I feel like. So okay, my final tip for you guys is to recycle. If you have multiple kids, recycle things. Use them again. Use them as many times, possible. Manipulatives of any kind, like your math manipulatives, your readers. We have readers that we have used over and over again, because they work so well, and, there's no need to buy more when you already have it, right? So just recycle things, get as much use of it as you can, and that will save you a ton of money if you have a lot of kids. So that's what we're doing. We have a Becker readers that we've had forever and we're still using. So yeah, make the most out of what you got, right? So guys, that is it for this video. I hope it gave you some good tips. If you're new to homeschooling, yeah, you need all the help you can get as far as saving money, because you first look at things and you see expensive box curriculum and you're like, oh my gosh, how are we going to afford that? Just do some research. You can save a lot of money. So if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.